from Depke Wellness, and today I'm going to actually give you some fantastic tips to actually help with your brain function and really basically stimulating the ability for your brain to connect and communicate with the rest of your body. You see, there's something at what we're talking about here is that 90% of your brain output really goes right down the vagus nerve, through the spinal column, down into all the nervous system tissue in the gut and surrounding areas, and really comes right back up. And that vagus nerve plays a huge role in basically recognizing your body and communicating with your body to help keep you in basically optimal function. So there's some different things that you can actually do to stimulate the function of that vagus nerve. So number one, back up a little bit, see if I can get a little bit more of me into this picture. So number one, you could do some deep belly breathing. You breathe in with the deep belly breathing, which will actually stimulate the vagus nerve, is you breathe in through your nose for approximately a count of 7 to 8. You hold that, and while you're breathing in, you're actually expanding the stomach, allowing the full capacity of the lungs to be filled. And then you're holding onto that breath for approximately a count of 4. And then you're forcefully blowing that breath out while contracting the stomach muscles, pushing everything out, and continuing that exhalation until you feel like there's nothing left to leave from your lung capacity. So that looks like this. It goes. So if you do that 3 or 4 times every hour through your day, you're stimulating basically your overall vagus nerve function, and you're also helping relax the body and getting more oxygen to your cells as well. Now, another really great tip that you can use on a regular basis is tied into something I'm not going to give an example of here, but you can sing loudly in your shower or sing loudly in your car. I'm not going to do that because if I started singing, you would be like hitting the delete button right away because you don't want to hear my singing voice. But if you're singing loudly in the car or in the shower, that does stimulate the vagus nerve. All right, the other thing that you could do is you can use, now you don't have to necessarily go and purchase tongue depressors, but if you stimulate your gag reflex, stimulating your gag reflex actually stimulates your vagus nerve. So you could take something as a spoon, right? And you just take the spoon, you push it toward the back of your mouth, toward the back of the tongue, and then when you do that, then press down and stimulate that gag reflex. So you're just kind of basically doing this. Oh, and as you can tell, the gag reflex is stimulated. And you could do that for a few times, again, to stimulate the vagus nerve. And then the last thing well, 2 other things that you could do. Next, you can actually gargle vigorously for about 2 minutes, and it's the aggressiveness of the gargling for the 2 minutes that actually stimulates the nerve. So you just take a little bit of water, and you want to go aggressively like that for about 2 minutes. That has another significant factor for really extensively stimulating the vagus nerve. And the last thing you could do that isn't as easy, because this actually takes a little bit of, you have to have the right equipment and have the right level of knowledge, but coffee enemas have also been shown to stimulate the vagus nerve. But the first ones that I had mentioned, the deep breathing, the singing loudly in the shower, in the car, unless you're me, you don't do that. You do more in the car, not in the shower, in case other people are around. The tongue depressor or the spoon, stimulating the gag reflex, and then actually the vigorous gargling. And if you can rotate those through the days, what you're going to do is you're really going to enhance the function of your vagus nerve, enhance the function of your brain and your nervous system, and basically enhance your health, which is, ultimately in the end, don't we all just want to feel like flippin' awesome all the time? And these are some of the steps you could take to get that feeling on a regular, consistent basis. So with this video, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. To make sure that you get other valuable lifestyle tips that you could actually use on a regular basis, click that little bell up in the upper right-hand portion of you looking at your computer. That will enable you to get notifications when these videos come out. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave those below, and I will actually get to everything personally for you. So I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow and the next day and the day after, and really just on a consistent basis to really provide you tips that you could use to basically feel young again. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.